Hello there, in this tutorial I'm going to show how to transfer RID PDC infrastructure master roles via NTDSUTIL command. So this is very kind of interesting, and we already done transferring roles via graphically but not via command. So we have to open command, this either to run as administrator, and then they have to give this command is netdom space query space fsmo is to inquire about the inquires about the rows in means the ownership of the rows. The ownership of this 5 rows means which domain having the ownership of these 5 rows in the forest. Schema master, domain naming master, PDC, RID, infrastructure. All these role is typo. So all 5 rows is dc1.techengineer.tv owns all the 5 rows currently, and that domain is owner. So I have to give a command called NTDSUTIL, and via NTDSUTIL, let me clear the screen, quit. So this is the command NTDSUTIL. This is actually a tool to transfer rows. The 5 rows we discussed to question mark, and lot many options are there. You can find out whatever your important, if something is there then you can do, but our basic motto is using rows command. So I'm just saying rows, and you find the FSM maintenance option. Now again question mark, and you will find a lot many option again, but there is one option in the first column is connections. Then the next set is seizing the 5 rows, and then the next columns are transferring the rows. We'll learn about how to do seizing, but currently we need to create a connection. So I'm to just make connections command, and then you will find the option server connections. Now you have to connect to server. In last video when we connect to our domain, we changed the domain controller, but here we have to write is connect to server and then server's host name. So host name is DC3, is the additional domain controller of this domain. So DC3 additional domain of domain name of the forest. Now we have to quit, and then have to give a command called transfer PDC. Remember, it's a case sensitive, and you have to write exactly what the command is, like transfer PDC. Don't just quit from FSM maintenance, quit from NTDSUTIL, and again tries to query whether the role is actually transferred or not. Yes, PDC role is transferred. You can see dc3.techengineer.tv is the additional domain of this forest. So again I have to change rows, NTDSUTIL, then rows, connections, connect to server, and then DC3, which is our host name, quit. We locally logged on from that user, and now we have to transfer which role we want to transfer, either RID. Let me transfer. Since it's a case sensitive thing, you have to remember the phrase array RID oops, so invalid syntax. Okay, question mark, using that question mark. Okay, it's RID master, not pool manager. So transfer RID master. Look, if you give a wrong command, then it won't work, and the syntax should be rightly uh, what there wants to be. Syntax should be correct. Control C to cancel out, and then again to query netdom query fsamo, and you find the RID pool manager is also changed to the ownership, means ownership of RID pool master is also changed via NTDSUTIL command. Now again, I'm just wants to goes to NTDSUTIL and the rows connections, connect to server DC1, since we want to transfer the ownership back to our DC1 domain, the primary domain of the forest. So transfer space PDC, yes, and then transfer RID manager, RID master, yes, and then Control C to cancel out the option, and then netdom to query out netdom space query fsamo, and you find all 5 rows is now back to our primary domain, which is dc1.techengineer.tv. So here we go. Now you can change if you want to, for example, NTDSUTIL rows. Again, you want to do some change when you can do connections, connect to server. Connect to server space DC1, DC3, sorry, quit. Now this is our additional domain, so what we need to transfer, we can transfer infrastructure. So let me give it the command transfer space infrastructure master infrastructure master, yes, and rows transferred. Control C, netdom space query fsamo, and there we go. The infrastructure master role transferred to our additional domain controller. So what it needs to do is again was to change back into NTDSUTIL rows connections, server connections, connect to server, which your primary domain is DC1. Hit enter, quit, transfer, which is infrastructure master. So spelling must be right, whatever syntax it's, so we have to wrote the syntax as it is. Master, yes, okay. Control C, you cancel out the option. Now NTDS netdom query fsamo, and you find all the primary domain of the forest, get all 5 rows back. Hope you learned something from this NTDSUTIL command. Thanks for watching.